All right.
Okay.
Yeah. I can kick us off as usual.
Yeah.
All right.
What up, what up?
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the fastest growing podcast in the United States of America. I said it, so it's got to be true.
It's true.
It
You
is.
said it on a podcast.
It is the Fart in a Jar podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With
Michael.
Elijah.
Will. Luke.
we got a special guest, Will Love. Oh, I'm Connor, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Will Love, how do you like it? You know, the podcast so far.
It's amazing. I'd rather be here than Joe Rogan's.
Solid.
Good
Solid.
to know. Good stuff. Well, I had some talking points, but before we get into that,
How was everybody's week?
That's a good question.
who's got some fun stories from the week? I got some stuff.
I mean, just from earlier today, it was ridiculous. I had to go grocery shopping and went to Walmart. And I knew that I didn't have my wallet on me because I just tend to keep my wallet in my jacket pocket. But I grabbed a different jacket. But I had forgotten that Walmart doesn't take Apple Pay. So what was totally fine in one instance was not totally fine at all in the other instance. So I grabbed a whole like, what is it, basket full of groceries and was ready to check out. And then I realized my dreaded mistake. And I then had to stand there. I tried getting help from one of the, I almost said guards, from one of the employees. And he essentially said the only way was to get the Walmart app, but the service in like the Wi-Fi in there is absolute garbage. So I looked as I was downloading it. It would have taken legit 30 minutes to download that stupid app. And so I was just sitting there like trying to figure it all out. And then a second employee comes up and was like, "You doing okay?" And I'm like, "Yes, I just got mixed up and I got these groceries I can't pay for. Essentially, I'm trying to figure it out." And she said, "Well, you can step outside and see if the app will download quicker. But if you're not back within like 5-10 minutes, I can just put these groceries back." I'm like, "Big dog, this is ridiculous." I step outside, does not help at all, and so I just don't turn back and just leave a whole basket of groceries.
Dang.
Yeah, but
Actually,
I was able to slightly recover at Target, but
Attaboy.
not much. I still have to go back. I was so mad.
I actually had that thought today. So I was in Target earlier today, and you know how every once in a while you do like the pocket check, like you got everything, you tap all your pockets. And right before I did it, I was like, man, I hope I have my wallet, because then I thought to myself, what would I do? Like if because I was walking to the register, like I had a cart full of stuff, and the cycle kind of ran in my mind of like, what would I do in a situation where I didn't have my wallet? And I was like, all right, here's what I would do. Just let a cart drift. That just like
You just leave it.
yeah, just let go of the cart, same stride, just keep walking. That was a thought that crossed my mind. Luckily, I didn't have to.
That's good.
But yeah, then I was thinking like, what section would I put it in? Because it was full of just like frozen pizzas and
Toy section.
Tostitos pizza rolls.
So let me reiterate. You didn't let a cart drift?
No. I had my wallet.
Right.
But like the thing in my mind went, what would I do if I had to let a cart drift?
See, what was wild when I got to Target, I was like livid because I don't like spending a whole lot of time shopping, especially for groceries, because it's just mundane and boring. But so I was just like practically running. I was like, I just want to get this done and over with, because I wanted to get back to the house to get the pod recorded and everything. But I just didn't grab a cart, and then I'm the doofus who's walking around with like 5+ things in my hand and needing a place to put it because I need like more stuff.
Yeah.
And I found a random cart just in an aisle, nothing in it, just sitting there.
Dude.
And I like looked around. It was like nobody's doesn't look like it's anybody's, so I just swiped it and will hope that nobody was gonna come back for that.
Good stuff. Good stuff. If I would have let a fart drift or a cart drift, you would have
Nice.
found it. You would have found it.
I would have.
Yeah.
Speaking of farts drifting,
Did you fart, Luke? Did you
No,
freaking
no.
fart?
No, not
You
right,
fart?
No, not right now. But right before our leadership meeting, you know this story. Right before our leadership meeting, I really needed to pee. I walked from the house over the lair and whatnot, going to the bathroom, and I see this guy, Connor, and he's at the way end, like
I go to the very end of the mountain.
very last urinal. So the natural thing to do when you see one of your boys in there is you go up right next to him.
Yep.
So I not snuck up. Slid
I
up.
was very happy to see you.
Yes, slid up right next to
You can
him.
tell.
Started
crazy.
peeing.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Started peeing, and then you feel a little something from
We
the backside.
weren't alone in this
I'm
bathroom.
We weren't alone.
Sorry.
There were people.
We were not alone in this bathroom.
There are people.
There were other people in this
Yeah.
bathroom.
And I just let out a crazy fart right next to him. Just cause.
Oh, you gassed him.
Gassed him in the corner.
And then
Yeah. And then Connor, in like 5 seconds later, lays down a crazy fart right as well.
I had it in the tank.
Yeah. And then
I was
he finished
waiting.
up peeing, left, and that was our conversation. Not a single word
Not
exchanged.
a word exchange.
Dude,
That was
yeah.
it.
Like I don't know if for the other two that live here, I don't know if you've ever heard any of the conversations that Connor and I have early in the morning, but no words are actually uttered. It is just morning farts, just back and forth.
The gas from
Simply
the night
put.
it builds up. There's
It
nothing
does.
you can do.
Yeah,
It's sweet.
it's just a
Yeah,
nice,
Nice. That is the word that we say.
Nice.
It's always a nice.
good one. Yeah.
90% of the words we say before 8 in the morning are nice.
Mm-hmm.
How often a month do you have to wake him up from his sleep paralysis?
I haven't done it since Hampton, actually.
No, nobody's woken me up. Nobody helps me ever.
Thanks,
guys.
Cole.
I really appreciate
Whoa,
it.
you never.
You
Wait,
should
wait,
cry
wait,
for
wait,
help.
wait, wait.
I
hold on.
can't.
He can't. Wait, yeah, but you like
I had sleep paralysis today. Nothing, guys.
in your
Nothing.
but in your waking moments, you've never been like, hey, if I'm ever tweaking out, could you just like I don't know.
I think
help
I
out?
have said that.
You have not. You have not. You've just said like I'll be tweaking, man.
I'll
It's
be
it's
tweaking.
wild.
No, I was tweaking earlier today.
Yeah.
It stopped. Nobody was home though, so I'll give you guys a
Dude,
text
how
on that
could?
one.
Wait, but how would our intervention help with you tweaking out?
You give me a shove, I'm done. Wake me up.
Really?
It's happened.
That's all it takes.
Huh.
Just a little bit of a push.
No, yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
That's strange.
Yeah.
So it's not okay.
What?
It's not like somebody having a seizure where you don't want to touch them.
No, touch me. Yeah.
Wow. Quote that.
I mean, if you want,
No, please touch me.
that's what you
When I'm
want.
seasoned out and seeing demons, touch me.
Oh yeah, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. I've been having crazy dreams lately too.
Really?
Yeah.
Anybody else been dreaming like dreaming?
Not really.
I feel like earlier in the week, I was having some like tweaky dreams. I either like Wednesday, Thursday. I don't remember exactly what nights, but I did have a couple like weird dreams. I don't know if they were stress dreams or what have you, but they were weird.
Just like you.
Thank you,
Mhm.
Michael.
You're
How
welcome.
how was your week, Michael?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah. It was an interesting week. Had its ups and downs.
Why?
Good thing happened. Life group.
Nice.
Cool.
Word.
Went
Solid.
went
Yes, sir.
very well.
Yes, sir.
Lived with Natalie and
Little
Austin.
Bible study gang.
Yep. It was great. A lot of great discussion.
Ohio won.
That was
Yes!
that was
Go
the best.
Bucks!
That was
Go
one of the
Buckeyes.
downs of the
We
week.
talked about
by the
that
way.
last week.
We
The
did?
things we were looking forward to in the
Oh,
week. You
oh,
and I
yeah,
said
that's true,
the
that's
Buckeyes
true.
He
game.
held
Yeah.
true to his word. He had it going during life group.
Yeah.
Really?
And Mackenzie kept going up to play it back because he kept crashing.
Dude, that's wild that was only Monday. That seemed like forever ago.
Anything else?
Ohio winning was a downer. Bit of a downer, to be honest. They could have lost, and I would have been happy. But they didn't. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We haven't done our intro.
No, we
What's
need to,
wrong with
we
us?
need to do the intro
We
song.
need an intro.
So I got one pulled up. Did it before we started recording.
Nah, bro.
Okay.
Nah.
Who wants to sing?
I think Elijah's our singer.
No,
right?
I think since Michael said.
Oh.
No.
Let's go.
Last.
That's not fair.
We'll do it again. Not it.
Not it.
It was you
That
again.
was again.
It's
Bro,
It's
Michael
meant
was the
to
first
be.
one to say
It's
something.
meant to be.
0 for 2.
It's
Yeah,
a.
0 for 2 is
I
crazy.
picked The Middle by Jimmy Eat World. You know
What?
that song? The Middle. It just takes some time. Little girl, we're in the
That's
middle.
called The
of-
Middle?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got some lyrics pulled up for it.
So it starts slow. It's like, hey, no, no, no,
Hey.
no, no.
Don't write yourself off yet.
Yeah.
It's only an in, feel left out. Look down on.
Yeah.
Why do you do this to me? I'm not your monkey.
Well, you lost nose goes.
You lost
And
me.
not
on
it.
this.
We lost both.
Shut up. I didn't. Shut up.
Do you know it? Do you know it well enough, or do you not?
Probably not.
Okay.
How
there's
long is this freaking song?
It's a verse and a chorus.
Big dog.
It's like super short. Somebody else can do it.
So I think Michael should
Yes,
do it.
nobody else can do it.
No, I think Michael should do
Nose
it.
goes.
I'm not doing it.
Michael.
Get pranked.
All right,
I'm not-
Mark
no.
says not doing it. 3 of us.
What?
I did it last time. I did it last week.
You're the
Somebody else has
You're the
to do it.
music major. You gotta do it.
And I'm not your monkey.
Whatever.
That's
Help you sleep
wild.
at night.
That's wild. I will see each and every one of you differently now. I will see each and every one of you differently now.
You?
Y'all are trying.
Whoa, why me?
Okay.
I lost
Okay,
one
I'll take
thing.
one for the team then.
No,
If you
whoa,
guys
whoa,
don't want
whoa.
to do anything.
No, I feel like it's only fair. The person who lost has to do it.
The
Michael.
person who lost doesn't
Elijah.
want to do it.
Shut up. No, I did it last week. I should be exempt. I should be exempt.
That's an okay rule, I guess.
No,
If you did
I'm
it last
implementing it now.
it's not an okay rule.
Okay, we
I
can
didn't
make that
ask
rule
Michael.
now.
week. Okay, rule. I'll take one for the team,
Solid.
but I'm gonna need you
It
guys
is your
to.
idea.
Yeah, I do love this song.
Do we need to have like background music too?
So yeah,
No, we don't.
I need you
There
guys.
was no background music.
We might get copyright
Yes, yeah, I
strike.
had music for you.
We might get
Pull it up.
copyright strike
I have
if
it
we
up.
have
I have it
background
up.
music.
I have it
That
up.
would not be in our
All
best
right.
I
interest.
have it up.
Then you got it.
I got it.
Then do it.
Okay. I'm gonna need you guys to sing it along during the chorus though.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright,
I don't
sure.
know the chorus, so have fun.
Is the chorus.
Well, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That's what
how
it
goes.
We're gonna get copyright strike.
We probably will be.
Nah, bro, it's different. I've studied copyright law. It's different lyrics. We're fine.
Hey, Connor, Mike, Luke, and Eli. Just 4 guys at WVU.
Yep.
And Will.
We live, love, laugh. Lean on God, it's true.
Amen.
Sunday nights, we're bringing it to you.
Praise God.
Hey, it just takes some time of this college climb. Connor, Michael, Luke, and Eli shine. It's alright, yeah, we're all divine.
And Will.
Hey. Oh yeah, there.
That was it.
Big laughs and good vibes all the way. Tune in now.
Tune in now.
Don't drift away. Sunday nights we're here to light your day.
Aww.
It just takes some time in the middle of this college climb. Enter Michael, Luke, and Eli shine.
And Will.
It's alright, yeah, we're all divine. Alright, that's it. That's it.
Solid.
There we go, fellas. There we go.
That's got to be so humbling. Like every time.
No, actually, that.
No, you
Hey,
killed
but-
that, though.
Hey, but guess what? I
Killed
mean, it'll be your chance next week.
So I don't have to
I
do
know.
it next week.
Yep.
I'll be looking.
But I'm back on the chopping
You're
block.
back on the shopping block.
Yep.
Alright,
Best,
good.
best be prepared.
So Will,
Yes.
you're our guest.
Special guest.
What
Our beautiful
you got
little
anything?
boy.
You got anything to say? You were hype about coming on.
I was excited to be here.
Yes,
Like the Laddie Shack.
Yes, sir.
Straight up, straight
Yes, sir.
up.
Come on.
Who is your favorite lad? You
That's
will be
what it
judged
is.
for
Go,
your
now.
answers.
Now, and reasons.
This is a tough one.
You're good.
I think the Stormtrooper mask downstairs #1.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a
Valid.
good one.
We'll real tight. I met him once. Only time I ever saw him.
The Stormtrooper helmet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Number 2, the far left Ducky,
okay.
but back
Okay.
one row.
Yeah,
Our
alright,
mantle
okay.
of duckies.
That's
Yes.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
The other 4 guys that live there, I don't know. We're all they're the same. They're the same.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Fair.
Average guys.
Dab me up. Dab me up.
Cool.
Work, boys.
Straight up. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
That's us.
Okay.
Third
Yeah.
place.
Third place.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
So, as we said last week, we're all leaders in a ministry called Crew on campus.
Mm-hmm.
Will's a new leader. How do you like it, Will?
Let's go.
I'm loving it so far.
Yeah?
I actually talked about it today with the pastor.
Yeah.
How much I enjoyed being crew team leader last week, and how I want to keep doing it, and I want to do project management probably in the future. Just depends
That's what's up.
where I go with engineering.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm loving it so far.
Absolutely.
First couple crew meetings.
Yeah. You've done great.
Swimmingly. They went swimmingly. It was very good.
Word up.
Mm-hmm.
Any fun stories from your week you want to tell us about?
No. I went bowling up all night and almost missed the lane.
Okay.
Okay.
How'd
I
that
hit the
happen?
gutter so hard, I think I got a pin at the end of the lane because it skipped out.
That's always what we hope for when it hits the gutter.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I'm better at curving it now, albeit not the way you're supposed to.
You got a crazy bowl that I saw.
Really?
He
That's
was
not-
there.
it was
he can
crazy.
confirm.
Do you like two-handed? when we go?
No.
Or- okay. Butterfly?
No.
Okay.
When I curve it, I one-hand it, and I just do that.
Okay. Okay.
Like duck pin, but with a big bowling ball.
Nice.
So is your strat for bowling accuracy or just full power?
Oh, I full power it. And I've actually hit 25 miles per hour on.
Yo.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
impressive.
That's a
although
danger
I
in a
have-
school zone.
Yeah, bro.
I have broken a few lanes so far doing it. So, no, it's not gonna stop me.
Attaboy.
Menace.
Whoever's
Menace.
been up all night knows half the lanes are broken.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh,
They always got to go in there.
Um,
I
Okay.
can't
At least
finish
one
a
of those
full
is
game.
They
gonna
are
be-
always in disrepair.
Can't finish a full
I'm
game
not gonna
without
apologize. I blame the bowling ball for going that fast. Not me.
That was one of my favorite moments of last semester. I want you to know
I
when
was
you're
miserable.
like, everybody watch this as the thing comes down. He just chucks it straight into the pin
Dang.
resetter.
Did it break?
And it
it
never
just
went
stopped.
back up.
It
It
just
just
stayed
stayed
down.
down. And
I think I was there for that
I
night.
almost broke down in tears from just how sad I was.
But
Just the sheer regret.
it brought joy to others.
Mm.
Not at you, but with you.
No, it was definitely at me.
It was not at you. I found
No,
I found the
No,
situation
there was
funny.
a couple people that were like, "Oh, what's next? You're gonna break that lane too?" It's like, I'm gonna go cry in the corner now, guys. Give me like 10 minutes.
That's tough. Sorry.
I think I still won that game.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Still won. Still clutched
I
out.
don't know. It was a close game.
Mm.
You know who's like weirdly good at bowling?
Who?
Lexi.
Really?
Every time I've played her, she's like killed, like gone like almost 200. Every
I've
time
never
played
seen
her.
her get above 60.
Really.
I've only seen her play like 2 times.
I haven't played with her since freshman year, so maybe.
She's aggressive.
But she has like the reason I say weirdly good is because she has like a weird form where she puts her hand in front of the ball and like throws forward
with,
like that
backspin.
That's
with like
yeah.
backspin. Yeah,
Mm.
and somehow she was killing it last time I played with her. Like
Mm.
it was great.
That's what
She destroyed him.
that's what Justin does.
Yeah.
And somehow it always works, and he always gets it like 150.
Yeah, dude.
It's just
I don't
not
understand.
fair.
Those two.
Mm.
They're crazy with it.
And recently, we added another list
Yes.
to the kitchen.
Oh,
So-
Elijah and I, yeah, we were
So
talking
we-
about.
We have the I love you list now instead of,
Mhm.
the on-site list. I love you list as well.
Talked about the on-site list last week.
Yeah,
Mhm.
on-site list.
Figured we were a little hateful. had to
a
balance.
little negative.
Had to
Negative?
balance things out a little bit after listening back. Like, man, we have a lot of grievances. And so we balanced it out with the I love you list. I didn't take a picture of it this time.
That's tough.
That's
We're
Probably
and
remember though.
my phone is recording the video, so any of my podcast notes I just realized can't access.
Oh,
Nice.
unfortunate.
Or any of our analytics that I was going to talk to us about can't
Oh.
access. 'Cause
Do you remember them though?
I remember. I got a lot in the dome.
We have enough footage that we can post clips on now. You can access your notes.
No, we're good.
So yeah,
Just keep rolling.
I have it all in the dome. I think everything that I wanted to talk about.
Straight dome
I
in it.
got it in the dome piece.
Big dome.
But
Oh, we can remember the I love you list.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about the I love you list.
so I love you
I
list.
remember one.
The first one on the
No,
I
I
love you
remember
list.
No, I remember a specific one that I first saw.
First one on the I love you list. I think we can all say it together.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Bang.
Yeah.
Amen. Love
Easy.
that guy.
That guy's
Love
the
that
best.
guy.
Love that guy.
Yes, sir. Number
Yes, sir.
2, Mike Gray.
Yeah.
Mike
Mike
Gray.
Gray.
We like Mike Gray.
I
We love Mike Gray.
Yeah, Mike Gray. He was our exterminator. We had rat problems
Mhm.
earlier in the
Oh,
year.
he's so nice.
He's so nice. He
He's
came
such
in-
a kind old
he,
man.
he he gave me a bunch of like cards for his church that he goes to because
Yeah.
we were chopping it up about churches in Morgantown.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just he's a fun guy. He makes like being an exterminator, like you look at him like, man, he's having fun.
Yeah, he just
Like, usually-
he just
yeah.
enjoys it. He serves the Lord in his work,
Yeah,
and you can tell that's like he does it joyfully.
he does. He carries himself with just joyful spirit when he's
Mhm.
like bending over, putting poison under our cabinets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And we're all joyful because of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like
No more
I
rats.
put him on the I love you list.
Yeah, exactly right.
He's a great guy.
Was he the one who took care of the bat incident?
Yeah,
Or a different
yeah, he
bat?
came and helped
Okay.
us out with the bats too.
Rats and
He
rats.
did.
Yeah, that was Mike Gray. That's Mike. That's great. Great guy. I love that guy.
What a guy.
He was also I kind of felt bad at crew at the beginning of the year when I told the story about me drawing the poorly drawn picture of a squirrel to our landlord.
It's a
Yeah.
great.
I did like kind of poke fun at the like he specializes in that kind of stuff when our landlord said like here's Mike Gray, he specializes in that kind of stuff, referring to squirrels in the walls. And I was like, who specializes in that? So now I take that back. Mike Gray, you're a great guy.
I mean, but he does specialize in it.
He
Like,
does.
quite literally,
Yeah.
he does.
I love that
Squirrel
guy.
has vacated for the winter too.
I haven't heard the
heard
squirrel.
a
At
single
I haven't heard a
squirrel.
squirrel in a
Well,
minute.
at least he's gone quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
You could still hear the acorns in the ceiling. If you
Oh yeah, there's a lot of big.
No smells though, so I don't think he's dead around.
No
here.
smells from the rats either. I thought when he put poison everywhere that the rats would smell.
No, maybe
No
they just left
smells.
as well.
They just got
That's cool.
repelled.
Yeah, solid. Although the squirrel could be up there, just dormant.
Hibernating. Yeah.
Could be just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
What's another one on the I love you list?
All the homies.
All
the
the
homies.
homies.
All the homies.
Mwah.
Oh, ladies.
Yeah.
I love all the homies.
Oh yeah,
All of them.
straight up.
They're great. We appreciate our homettes too.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Of course. Of course.
We're thankful
Yeah.
for our women, but the homies made it on the I love you list.
Mhm.
That's great.
The homies are day ones.
Yeah.
The
Homies are day
homies
ones.
weren't there on day one.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
they came
And
in
you
later.
gotta be watchful. You gotta be watchful.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for the P7.
We talked about that last week.
Yep.
Yep.
P7s are dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Who else?
But God bless the God-fearing females.
yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
For real.
Amen.
I mean, God bless all of them. But
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Of course, of course, of
Thank
course.
you.
those ones are the first one to come to mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah. They're like honorable mentions. What else? I put scrub.
Black people.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
Yep.
That was
Explain
on
it.
there.
Love them.
Can you explain this?
Elijah.
Our listeners.
Do I have to explain it? Do I have to explain why we
I think
we
it's pretty
love
obvious.
black people?
It's a
We
pretty
love all
obvious.
people.
It's obvious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Mhm.
sure.
So yeah, we put it on there just to clarify.
Yeah.
I put Scrub Daddy on there earlier.
Scrub
Ooh.
daddy.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
such a
Okay.
W product.
It is.
It
Like,
is so
I-
cool.
Similar to how Mike Gray brings me joy
Mhm.
when thinking about extermination, the Scrub Daddy makes me happy washing dishes.
Really?
Really?
Like
Except we have a scrub puppy.
the same,
Mm.
Same company.
same brand, just different shape, but it's still a
Mm.
Scrub Daddy in my heart.
Gotcha.
Dude, yeah, if you can run hot water over it and then
And it
reshape
softens.
it,
Yeah.
and then you can reshape it to however you want, and then run cold water over it
And
again,
it stays there.
and it
Re-
stays
it
there.
does?
Really?
Yeah,
That's
It's
not for long, but like.
Yeah,
it-
but you can use it.
You can
It's
use
sweet.
it. Yeah.
See, now there was only one thing about the Scrub Daddy products that like I disagree with is the fact that you run hot water over it to soften it when you're actually doing dishes, you want hot water plus something stiff to actually like cut through some stuff.
But it always works.
That's true.
Mm.
Minimal minimal gripe, but
It's like
ideally you would want a firm bristles
yeah,
for hot water.
it's softer than it usually is, but still the Scrub Daddy Soft is a sponge stiff.
Scrub Daddy Soft. That
Was your
that
nickname
sounds
in
like,
high school?
it absolutely was, but Scrub Daddy Soft was indeed my nickname in high school. But I feel like that would be, I don't know, that sounds like a brand or
Scrub
like
Daddy
a quality. Scrub Daddy
Like
Soft.
I could see that
Daddy.
being toilet paper.
I don't know. Like I feel like Scrub
I
Daddy
would not
Soft.
want Scrub Daddy Soft toilet paper.
Nah,
Why not?
Dude,
that would
that would-
hurt.
Nah, that would get you clean.
That'd be
That
like
would get you
sandpaper
clean.
That
down
would
there.
clean you up
I
nice.
gotta ask who scrubs down there?
Daddy.
On the poop.
Scrub Daddy scrubs down there.
Scrub Daddy Soft.
And what about like Scrub Daddy stiff mode? So sorry.
That's
That was my nickname in high school.
Scrub Daddy Hard. That was Michael's nickname in high school.
Whoa. Take it easy.
And then sorry, I'll move past the
Back to
subject.
the
I love you list. I put Will on there as well because he was
We
the goat
love
at
Will
poker the other night and he distributed like
You know,
all
you-
of his winnings to
I
everybody.
saw you
Oh,
say
that
that
was
Will
good.
gave me chips. I'm like, I never get this high food in my life.
I was okay. So I
And I was like,
I did
shoot,
think
we-
it was
we
potato
played-
chips.
Okay,
I
to
thought
this
it was
very
food.
moment, I was there when you wrote that. I did think it was potato chips.
That's
That's crazy.
I totally
You
forgot.
saw me hand them out though.
And I saw
Yeah.
you hand out the chips.
You were late.
Was that
but
just
I,
the other
I
night?
gave this
Yeah,
guy.
That was
I gave this guy
Friday
chips too.
night.
Yeah,
that
he-
was Friday.
he gave-
That's crazy. I did not
I
think
gave
that
you-
that was what you were referring to.
No, he gave everyone poker chips.
I
No,
gave,
yeah,
I gave you
He
chips.
won everything.
No, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I heard that game went on over an hour and a half.
They played till 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
1:30, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so y'all know we played poker. It was a vibe.
Ram likes poker.
Ramsey
I
does.
feel like if I stayed,
Ramsey's
it would have been unfair. So.
Yeah,
It
you would have
was.
won.
You were a
So
gangster at poker.
I
You
mean,
were-
they also
dude,
hated that I was doing
just
blind
unequivocally.
loads
The
and
no looking
getting-
at your
and
cards.
winning
Ramsey
somehow.
hated that.
Oh, I know. I think everybody there hated it, except for Luke.
I was loving it.
So,
Look at the shades on.
Yeah, I just had slowly lost all of my money.
even lost the money I gave.
I know.
You gotta put the good cards on top.
Yeah.
I know.
Luke was cooking the deck.
I was
It was
stacking
so
the deck.
funny. Dude, and that line was so funny because it was just so natural. You gotta put all the good cards on top. It was like just a small little moment that you could so easily miss, but it was so genuine.
Yeah, for the listeners' context, we were playing poker the other night, and Luke was shuffling the deck.
I was out, by the way.
And Luke was out
Yeah,
of the game. He had nothing to gain.
Lost.
He was shuffling the deck, and then you know how we had it. We had one deck on deck, and then the other deck was being played. And Luke was shuffling the deck that was for the next hand, and he gave it, and everybody had a killer hand. And then the first cards to lay out were just like all face cards,
Yeah.
and we're all like, "What the heck?" And then Luke's like, "Yeah, I stacked."
He was like,
They played the whole hand through.
Yeah.
They
No,
did
yeah.
everything. They didn't even.
He said, "Oh, I didn't think you were gonna."
Dude,
actually play
bro, I
that
had like a queen and a king, and then there was like another king that came out there and another queen. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Blake knew next to me that I did it.
Everybody's
Dude,
like,
I actively saw you from across the table doing it, and I was out too, but I just like dismissed it. Like, "Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
It was funny.
You gotta put the good cards on top.
I got stacked pretty well. I had a pair of aces in one of my hands. And,
Ooh, pocket. Solid.
Good stuff.
Do we remember anyone else on our
I remember the one that I added.
Spatulas.
Spatulas.
big spat?
Ooh.
Spatulas. Love
Used one
spatulas.
today. Actually, SpongeBob's favorite tool.
Yes,
Yeah.
SpongeBob
You're
loves
right.
a spat.
You're right.
Like, without it,
Spongy with the
he
spat.
was a mess.
Spongy with the
He-
spat. Yeah.
Mm.
Good stuff. Anything else? I can't remember.
Reese and Diego.
Reese and Diego
Shout out.
mixed in with the homies.
Shout out
Yeah,
Reese and Diego.
shout out Reese and Diego. Love those fellas.
Freaking love those guys.
I know Reese is a listener. What's up, Reese?
What's
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
Diego
I don't know if
sometimes too.
Diego listens.
I'll put him on.
Okay.
So
What's up, Diego?
We'll get it.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
We'll get it.
I think we also put. Oh, I remember. I put those who persecute us, aka
The ops.
The ops.
Yep.
Amen.
Yeah.
Mm.
Amen.
Which I was thinking about this.
a word.
If the ops persecute us, and those who persecute us are in the I love you list,
Mhm.
everyone in the on-site list are on the I love you list.
Exactly.
Amen.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Praise God.
That's
Yeah.
how it works,
Yeah.
baby.
It was within the same spirit
Love
of
your enemy. Love your neighbor.
we should exactly.
Who are we
Speaking
not
of
to?
loving your neighbors,
Mhm.
another one on the list was the Gabers.
It was.
Oh, they're
It was
gay,
the
but we
Gators.
still love them.
We love
Exactly
them.
right.
We love them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Love
you
Ranger
do.
Rick.
Love all
Yeah,
their
I was about to
funny
say.
moments,
I was
too.
about to say. You know
I don't like
who
their
we should put
parking,
on the
Their
on the
cars.
list? Ranger Rick.
Ranger Rick.
As frustrated as he can get at parking,
Yeah.
we
He's
should
a
love
great.
and even though his dog likes to take craps in our yard, even though I very politely said one day, I said, "Hey, can you maybe not let your dog take craps in our yard?" And to which he just like rudely replied, "Oh, I can't help it, man. He just goes wherever he wants."
Is that how he sounds?
I
don't know.
forget.
I've never heard
so
him talk.
yes, that's exactly.
I've
how
gave
he
him a
sounded.
bunch of like, yo, what's up, man? And he's just like, hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even despite that, I love you, Ranger Rick.
Mhm.
Yep. We
Yep.
love Ranger Rick.
Amen.
We love
Yep.
Ranger Rick's dog.
I hope he pulls up and starts honking. That'd be pretty fun.
That would be pretty funny. Um,
We should get him on the podcast.
Ranger Rick.
Yeah, we should add like flyers on. We should add flyers on all of our neighbors' cars.
Are you sure about that?
Oh wait, we do say our address in our previous episodes, so maybe don't do that.
It's already too
He's
late.
our
They already
neighbor.
know where he lives.
They know.
No, they know
No,
our
okay,
address.
okay,
They
so
don't,
last-
know our. They might not know our names or like our face or
We've
like
all said our
voices.
names.
Our voice. They
Oh,
may not
yeah.
know the voices. So like, if we
we
were to put
matched
anonymous
name to
flyers,
voice by now.
but if we were to
Mm.
put anonymous flyers, they still wouldn't know who it was if it wasn't for the fact that we named out our address.
Luke was, I was catching some, not just from you, Luke, but I was catching some flack for leaking the address last week. Or your address, so people are really secure about their address and their license plate. Those are the two most public pieces of identification that you have. Everybody that walks by your house knows what your address is. Anybody you drive by knows what your license plate is. It doesn't matter.
What's Michael's license plate right now?
I don't know what his is. I could say mine.
That would have been funny.
PKP 3444. Ohio.
Everyone knows.
My old one, HBW 3508. This is my Tacoma.
What's a security number while you're at it?
No, that's a credit card.
What about your social security number? Because that's what I meant.
No, that's different. That's
Yeah.
not public. I don't want to share
Okay.
You sure?
that.
How about for $5?
Maybe.
So,
Maybe next week.
with the fact that our first episode kind of popping off for what we expected, what are our analytics looking like? baby?
Oh, okay. So yeah, we have. I gotta think of it off the dome because my phone's recording.
We have 20-something subscribers on YouTube
So YouTube,
and
we
50
have.
plus watches. On
Yeah.
YouTube?
So YouTube, we have like 56 views as of Friday.
Gang.
We have 22 subscribers on YouTube. Spotify, we have 10 subscribers, 27 listens.
Let's go.
Spotify does like a very in-depth breakdown of your analytics. So I checked earlier today. We are 54-ish% male, 46% female.
It's a good
Okay.
split.
Gang.
Uh-huh.
Also,
Earlier in
that's
the
split.
week, I checked, and we were like 30-30, like 33, 33, and 33
so.
for like male, female, and not specified.
Mm.
But now it's split solely between male and female, so I don't know where all those non-specified listens
Gender
are.
fluid.
But there is another section for gender fluid.
Oh.
We got no gender fluid.
Okay.
We need up that number.
Yeah. And then another. So impressions. Impressions are like when our podcast gets viewed. Not they don't listen, but they like see it on either their homepage or their search page. Like it shows up on their screen.
Yeah.
Guess how many impressions we have?
I have no idea.
4.
What do you say?
Like 13.
What do you say?
3.
What do you say?
I said 4.
What do you say?
20.
380.
Oh wow.
380?
Yes.
How is that a possibility?
It shows you where they show up. A lot of people it's on their home screen. So if you're scrolling like For You stuff on Spotify, shows up there for some people.
That's crazy.
Most of it was on like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So Spotify was pushing us those 3 days.
Mhm,
We
mhm.
didn't get any yesterday.
That's alright.
It also shows us where our listeners are listening from.
Mm.
Mostly United States. We have
Most.
we have a single international listener.
Gang.
Everybody else already knows. Luke, where do you think it's from?
Pakistan.
No.
That'd be dope.
Everyone else already knows.
Yeah.
It was leaked.
Somalia.
It was leaked.
It was
Somalia
like, he
would
just
be
told me.
sick.
I told you.
Yo,
and
a
then you told,
Somali
like, 3
pirate
people, and
listens
then
to
you
Fart
found
Ninja
out.
podcast. That'd be
Change
dope.
his name from piracy
No.
to like a great.
They
so-
hablar español.
No, they don't. They don't
Spain.
speak. They don't speak
Oh,
Spanish there.
Hablar.
They don't
speak
They
Spanish.
don't-
Hablar
Connor,
Portuguese.
they don't speak. They don't speak
It was a
Spanish.
bit, guys. It was a bit.
No, it wasn't.
That was a bad bit.
Bad
Where
bit.
do you
They're
think
all
they're-
all
Romania.
mad at you
No.
now.
It's one guy. One
Can
single
I give him a
person.
hint? Can I give him a
It's a
hint?
Chad.
No. Yes.
Rio, the movie.
The movie.
Yes.
No, like
It's a
Oh,
macaw.
also
Where?
that, but like
It's a bird.
Bluebird. Really nice.
That.
where do you think it's from? Where do you think one international?
You should
Where's
never.
Rio?
You
We've
never.
given you so many hints.
Never
Where's
go to
Rio
this
at?
place.
Bro, where's
Never
Rio?
go to.
It
this
has
place.
the statue of
Never.
Jesus.
South
Where is-
America.
Argentina.
No.
Where is Rio
Where
de
is
Janeiro?
Rio?
I have no idea.
You don't know where Rio de Janeiro
Oh,
is?
no.
Where's the?
You
where's
are
Amazon?
going to blank.
Where's Amazon, Luke?
Not
the
Amazon.
company.
The
Not
rainforest.
The Amazon.
I don't know.
Rainforest.
Is it?
It,
Is it
it
in
rhymes
Brazil?
with Shrazil.
I said Brazil.
You did not say Brazil.
Yes, we have a single Brazilian listener. What's up, bro? Hit us up. Comment. I want to know why you're listening.
How do you say hello
Or
in
if it's a
Portuguese?
VPN. Hopefully not.
Hello in Portuguese.
Oh wait, no, he listened to our episode before, so he might speak English. Hi.
You're so Portuguese.
Oya. Hola. It's O-L-A with the, little
Hola.
accent. Hola. That's hello in Portuguese.
What's
Hola.
up? Share us to your friends.
Yeah, tell your other Brazilian friends.
Or any other
So-
friends you have.
But
Not
yeah,
just the
we
Brazilians.
got one Brazilian listener, which is crazy.
Gang, gang. Wait, what if it's Liliana?
That
It
thought did cross my
could
mind.
be Liliana.
If she uses like a VPN. Or it
We
could
need
be
to
her
ask her.
She in Brazil right now?
No.
It also showed
Hence
us.
the VPN.
It also showed us age range of our listeners. Was
So-
not surprised to see like 45% of it was 18 to 22.
Okay.
That's why I say we're the official podcast for college students everywhere.
Gang,
I
gang.
declare it right now.
Yeah.
Declare it.
Declare
We
it.
said it in a
Words
podcast, so
have
it's true.
power.
Yeah.
Amen. Praise God.
Michael Scott said you could declare bankruptcy just by saying I'm bankrupt.
Yeah.
So we are.
Well,
the-
you can't just say it. You have to declare it.
Yeah, you declare. I declare. We are the
I
official
do declare.
podcast of college students everywhere.
So if you're a college student, listen in.
You
If you
should
know a
be.
college student, spread us.
Yeah.
Spread us like peanut butter.
So yeah, it's like.
Mhm.
Yup.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
Like
That
that.
sounds
Nutella
good.
boy.
I don't like that sentence.
Well, that sentence likes you. So you're
Ooh.
welcome.
But yeah, we got mostly like 45% 18 to 22.
Gang.
Like 14% 0 to 17.
Shout out
Ooh.
Natalie's brother.
Shout out Natalie's little
Shout
brother.
out.
Shout out
family.
Natalie's whole family. We have like 15% from 45 to 55.
Let's go.
And then another maybe 10% from 55 to 65.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got grandparents in.
I don't know.
Or
But yeah, I
older
want to give a
parents.
biggest fan shout out to Natalie Donahue, sharing us with her whole family.
Yeah.
I think she's listened to this at least 3 times so far.
Weirdly
Wow.
enough. Yeah.
Natalie, you can talk to us.
Yeah. that was something that was really funny that Connor and I
The
were
support
talking
is
about
great. That is concerning.
earlier in the week, where it was just like, yeah, I mean,
I just can't stop.
we don't know what the hype is about. We're just kind of talking at no reason, but just the format of a podcast makes it so much more appealing. Where it's like you just invite us over. Did
Yeah.
somebody sneeze that's not in this room? Is there
No.
someone else in this house?
No, Michael was just now.
I didn't sneeze.
Are you doing okay?
No.
Maybe it was Ranger Rick. The windows aren't very sealed.
No, Ranger Rick isn't home.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's Dobby.
But yeah, I also like to like
House
I
is
know.
crazy.
Natalie's. All right, that's gonna get picked up on the microphone, guys. Chill out.
Oh,
The mic is on the
For
floor.
our,
Hey,
for our audio listeners at
Respect the
home.
blanket.
Yeah.
It's
my
such a-
mama made
it's
that.
a nice
It's a nice
blanket.
blanket.
We were just
complimenting.
headed the
Yo,
blanket
shout
at
out my
rapid
mom,
speeds.
dude. She did a great job.
Yes.
It's
I wanna-
comfy
Miss
blanket.
Baker.
I want to spin back to Natalie's family.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'd like to think like she said they watched it at, like on their TV.
Like
in their
family time in their living room.
Home.
Type
That's
deal.
that's insane to me.
That is, yeah.
No, like if you guys are listening to this, like
More power
Please
to you.
share
We
it to your
love
family.
you.
thank you.
We were just so surprised.
We
that it
were
was an
surprised
actual
by
thing.
that. Yeah, thank you for your listen.
I would love to meet you people at some point.
Just
Yeah.
Shake your hands.
I've seen her mom before.
You have our address to come
Sweetest-
visit?
Sweetest person.
Really?
Yo, her
Very
little
sweet.
brother could probably kick my butt because he's crazy at Taekwondo.
Oh,
apparently.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Natalie's family, the Donahues.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Big
Shout
dubs.
out.
If you ever need a bodyguard,
Send
we
it,
know who to call.
like, spread it throughout the church.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Good stuff.
Not to abuse the power of the community and fellowship of the church. By no means.
By no means.
Shout out Aiden. That guy was pretty sick.
Who's
Oh,
Aiden?
from freshman Aiden Finnegan.
Whoa. yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he spoke at crew one time.
Yeah, he's Irish guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was
He
sick.
did.
Irish
It was
guy.
on like Roman 6. By no means.
See? Yep.
Mm.
Romans 6:1. Shall we continue on sinning so that grace may increase?
By no means.
For how can he who has died to sin still live in it?
Correct.
Dang.
Gang.
Beautiful. I went on a little bit of a rabbit hole this week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was Michael, don't look at my screen.
Oh, my bad.
So I was sitting in my bed, contemplating whether or not to do homework, or whether to watch the Party Rock Anthem music video,
Ooh.
because I just felt like it. Like
Solid.
you need to watch it every once in a while,
Yeah.
right?
I've never seen it.
You've never
It's
seen it.
good. It's
Wow.
At least I can't remember it.
But you know, it's a vibey song. Music videos from 2011. It's such a 2011 music video. They got
2011.
yeah,
What a
it's
time.
great
What
year.
a time.
What
so,
a time.
So I click on the video to watch it because I decided to watch it. Did not regret it. I looked at how many views. How many views do you think the Party Rock Anthem music video has?
1.8 million.
No, way more.
Way more than that. I'm gonna say
1.3 billion.
It's
I'm gonna say
it's
2.5
It's
billion.
nearing like 3 right now, isn't it?
Dude, how you know? It's like 2.8 billion.
Yeah.
I said 2.5. That's
Yeah,
You see, like
2.6.
Gangnam Style's views. I think it's like 8 billion
Yeah.
right now.
And
It's
so then-
Good
ridiculous.
for Gangnam Style.
Good for
Shout
Gangnam
out
Style.
Psy.
Yeah. I was
That
kind of.
guy earned a fair and square.
I was extremely surprised. That's like, a little more than a quarter of the population of the whole Earth has party rocked in this house tonight. Maybe
Unless
a
you've
lot of people
rewatched
more
it.
than one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying the amount of views is
Yeah.
like a quarter. So I was looking at like how many views a lot of the most viewed videos have.
Mhm.
That wasn't even in the top 30.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
I wanted you guys to guess some of the videos in the top 30 if you could.
Justin Bieber's
Gangnam
Baby.
Style.
Gangnam
Yeah.
Style. A lot of them are music videos.
Oh, yeah.
Almost exclusively
Yeah.
music.
Is
I think-
Despacito?
I'm gonna say
Des-
Despacito
so
has to be.
Despacito is my guess for number 1. Despacito's number 2.
Ah!
Imagine
close.
Dragons
Yeah.
Believer, I think, is up there.
I don't know
Is it
why
not?
that song.
Gangnam
is so
Style's
much
number
hype.
10
It's
with
10.
5.4 million. Despacito's number 2 with 8.6 billion.
Viva La Vida, is that on there?
No.
Really?
Mm.
Sugar. Oh yeah. Wait. Sugar. No, you said Baby.
Dynamite?
Baby is not on there.
How much of it is K-pop?
Not much. I recognize most of these songs.
Mm.
A lot of it, some Latino songs.
I have a Bad Bunny one in there somewhere. He's kind of. Is he not in there?
Not seeing.
Hmm.
You know what had a weird showing?
What?
Nursery rhymes.
Baby
It's like
Shark's in there.
1/4 of it is nursery.
Oh,
rhymes.
Baby
Like the
Shark.
Coco
Baby
Melon
Shark's
stuff.
in there.
Baby Shark, number 1. How many
Yeah.
views do you think Baby
Oh,
Shark
like
has?
15 billion.
I think it's upwards of that. I think it's like 16, 17. I think it's up.
25
10 billion.
billion.
15.5 billion.
That's crazy.
Dude, I'm sniping these.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
You know what made a weird showing on top that I didn't expect?
What?
See You Again by
Oh,
Wiz Khalifa, Charlie Puth.
Interesting.
That-
Dude, people-
that's
Charlie
number
Puth
that's number
it's
6.
so underrated.
Wow.
Number 6. How many views do you think that one has?
Like
7.
4
9,
billion.
7 billion.
6.5 billion.
Wow.
10. Baby Shark is that much of a gap between 6.
Baby Shark is double, almost double number 2. Despacito.
Bro, screw Baby Shark.
Like
What? What do you got against
Wow.
Baby Shark?
Peter.
It was a part of my childhood, and then the internet got its clutches on it and then ruined it.
most of them, passed like. a
So you're blaming
billion.
its circumstances. for your reason of hatred.
Wait, you said
Not
baby,
hatred,
wait,
just dislike.
you said Baby Shark was part of your childhood?
That's what he said.
Yeah, as in the original
Oh, okay, good.
Baby Shark nursery
I
rhyme.
was gonna say the YouTube video that has 15 billion views.
No, that was like a 2020.
It was released in 2016. I was like, man, you were bumping Baby Shark in 2016. That was released in 2016.
We never leave childhood. We're always children.
I think, yeah.
Oh,
Big
facts.
ups, big
Well,
ups.
man, praise God, baby.
Oh.
Come on now. I think the newest video I see on this list is 2018.
Really?
Humpty Dumpty on the train and a fruits ride.
Okay.
I've actually never
4.8 billion views for Humpty Dumpty on a train and fruits ride.
Yo,
Is-
big
is it
Humpty
Cocomelon?
Dumpty fan.
No, it's Hindi nursery rhymes.
Solid.
Okay.
You'd be
Shout
surprised
out,
how many
shout out
like
Hindi speaking
random
countries.
like international countries had just like the most popular videos.
Yeah, T Series got some videos up here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm so
Speaking
proud.
of-
Coco Melon's 4 and 5 with like Wheels on the Bus and Bath Song.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Johnny Johnny Yes
they do have a
Papa.
good bass.
No,
Number
the Wheels
3.
on the Bus go.
Johnny Johnny Yes Papa number 3
Round and
and
round.
7
Round
billion
and round.
views.
No.
Wow.
I never knew that one. I don't know what
The
that is.
internet sucks.
Shape of You number 7, 6.4 billion
What song is
views.
that?
Ed
Ed
Sheeran?
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Next intro song.
They play that during basketball, dude. I was jamming.
Yeah.
to it. Uptown Funk number 9.
That's
Solid.
fair. That's
Shout out
fair.
Bruno Mars.
It says
Until
it's
his-
not
his
popular.
recent
Until
song.
his most recent song. We do not talk about
We
it.
do not talk about that.
He released a recent song.
Yes, we do not talk about that. Not on this family-friendly podcast.
Oh, is it
Fair
not
enough.
family friendly?
It is the farthest thing from that.
I don't know what that is.
Good.
It's
Never learned
good.
about it.
What?
Never touch that.
Yes, sir.
Picture
It
like,
is a very vulgar song.
Picture
that
modern-
we will
Oh,
not,
okay.
we can, will not discuss. It's
Fair
really
enough.
stretches.
way
Sure.
worse.
Shakira,
Shakira.
Africa,
Satan himself
like
was
Waka
fucked.
Waka.
Oh.
Africa, number 19 on the
Yeah,
list.
never-
Africa.
Where's Hips Don't Lie on there? Is that in there?
Not on there.
Not even
Really?
seriously.
Oh, it's probably like top
Hips
100
are
though.
indeed lying this
Yeah.
time.
Lean On, I don't know what that is. That's number
Lean.
30. Girls Like You, Maroon 5, number 29.
Good one.
Faded, I don't know what that is, by Alan Walker.
You know
don't
what
know
Faded is.
Faded.
You know Faded.
I probably know Faded.
If
Faded
you've
is
watched
when
Agaria
you are
videos as a kid, you know
inebriated
Faded.
with two different substances
Come on.
at the same time.
Faded is such is honestly
Dark
a
Horse,
banger.
Katy Perry, number 24.
Oh, good.
That's
Sorry by JB, Justin Bieber, number 23.
Mm.
Is that
Maybe
the
the-
highest Katy Perry song?
No,
Coming at you
Roar.
like
with
Okay,
Guns.
there we go.
that was a
Banger.
good one. What was that,
Banger.
2014? That's a good song.
What
Gangnam
year is
Style.
Roar?
Roar is
That has to be, Roar has to be
2013. You didn't even say it.
He didn't get it out, but he just knew.
I said it before. I said 2014, 2013 era.
Yeah.
No, wait, I think I did say 2013. I don't know.
Whatever helps you
Dame
out.
tu cosita.
The Crazy
Uh,
Frog
number
song.
13.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The meme song.
Number 13. 4.9 billion views.
What language is that in?
Spanish. It's
Oh.
it means give me your small thing. That's what Dame tu cosita.
Peña Pequeña.
Sure.
Sugar. Okay.
A lot of Ed Sheeran up here. Good job. Good job.
Good on you. Most
Yeah.
successful ginger
Yes.
For real, Ginger's
by
live up
world
to him.
standards, at least.
We should get him on the pod.
We should.
Yeah.
He'd probably be down.
I'll hit him up
Okay.
You should.
as our media team.
He just shows up at our door in like a sedan.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what's up?
Bumping his own music.
He
I
would.
just hand him a beer and I was like, all right.
Do artists listen to their own music like on drives and stuff?
No.
And they're like,
Some of them hate listening to their own voice.
Yeah, I remember hearing an interview
I
with Brad Paisley on the radio.
You interviewed Brad Paisley?
Yeah.
Solid.
No, sorry. It was John Party.
You interviewed that guy?
He's a country singer.
Solid.
And he said he doesn't really listen to the music at all.
Mm.
That's my
Yeah.
only reference to that.
How
question.
humble.
Interesting.
I mean, you've listened to it so many times in the process of creating it.
Yeah.
That's fair. You gotta
Like,
get
you're
yourself
listening to
streams, though.
yourself.
I do listen to the music that I've released.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Connor's in a band.
No.
Connor was in a band.
He was
Sorry.
in a band.
Yeah,
Played bass.
he played bass.
Mhm.
It was pretty epic.
Look it up on
For
SoundCloud.
those looking at
Oh.
looking at a challenge, go
Oh.
find Connor Spencer's band.
It's Rods, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
just say the name of
But
it.
Go
Oh, yeah,
find it on
it's spelled
SoundCloud.
weird,
Go
so
find
we still have to figure
It's
it out.
WRODS. What was it?
The
Freezer
misspelled
burnt
words.
mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Wow, you
Banger.
had that on lock, dude.
Banger song.
I got a fan right here.
Yo, let's go.
Mm.
And they say you gotta support the homies in the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Straight up.
How often have you streamed that?
All right.
Probably like
I-
60 times.
Can we move on to another segment?
Yeah.
All right. So this was something that I had a thought about on Monday, but if the U.S. if we went back to like conquering,
Ooh.
like going back to Manifest Destiny, or
Uh,
just for lulz, like what countries do you think we could or should take back?
Is it?
We
Take-
missed an
take-
opportunity.
Take back.
Not take back, but take.
We didn't really
Period.
have anything.
We missed an
bought
opportunity
a
with
lot
the
of
Cold
stuff.
War. I think we could take Russia.
I don't think we could take Russia.
I think we
right
start
Back
out.
then?
Start
I
out.
think that
with
would
Russia.
erupt very quickly.
But for the meme.
now. We would be living
That'd
in
be pretty epic.
Like,
nuclear
you're right.
shelters.
Okay, I think the whole military needs to watch Rocky 4, and then go into battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That-
that's a good point.
That.
They
And,
watch
we-
Rocky
we
4
put-
and they become immune to
She
radiation.
put speakers in there. How much stuff like Eye of the Tiger and
Yeah.
the Rocky theme just
Mhm.
on repeat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they are unstoppable.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
maybe
And then
sneak
in a month,
few
half
worship
the U.S.
songs on
would be
that.
playing like Fallout in real life.
No,
No, because they watched Rocky 4.
it's true. They become immune.
If
to
there's a
radiation.
nuke, they just punch it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? How does this quote start?
I'm Rocky.
Doesn't matter.
I'm Rocky.
Doesn't matter how hard you can hit.
It's
How hard you can get hit
and keep
on
moving
fighting.
forward.
Or, I don't
And
know.
keep moving forward.
Yeah.
How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
That's how winning is done. Yeah. Good.
Oh, and we just put
I like when he said
the boat carrier.
good punch.
David Goggins.
Yeah, we
I like
put
when he
David
said it's
Goggins.
Rocky and
Oh,
time.
boat carrier.
Yeah, and then we just
Yeah.
take Russia. That'd be pretty
The
sick.
log lift.
I think
boat
we should
carrier.
go on the Atlantic front.
Huh.
I think we should, out of spite, take Britain.
We
Yeah.
could. We
Hey,
easily could.
remember this? Shows up
Take
the
it back.
Declaration.
Yeah. He pulls out bumping Fetty Wap. This is our land now.
And I think what a power move could be is we don't use modern technology. We go back to
Oh.
like flintlock revolution.
Still beat them with flintlocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We could.
and guerrilla tactics
Yeah.
for
Gorilla.
sure.
But sadly,
Guerrilla war.
We'll
Once we
throw
take
some
Britain.
gorillas in there too.
Yeah.
once we
Okay.
take Britain, we're facing Germany, France, Spain.
Not again.
Light work.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm so glad you like hit me with that misdirect. Hey,
Like, let's be
first of
honest
all,
here.
we beat Germany.
If
once,
we
could
only
do it
send
again.
like people from Texas, they're redneck enough to take on the entire planet.
I think.
oh, for sure, but also,
With
let-
like they could have
Florida too.
yeah, I was about to bring that up. Yo, honestly, we send over Texas and Florida Man.
Just
we-
one Florida man.
I
Only
think-
one.
No. Florida Man is just a title for like this unstoppable
It is,
force.
but
It's like the
imagine
Martins.
One Florida man can take
Yo.
on all of Germany.
Yes.
For real.
So the
Dude, they
Martins
would
of the
show up
United
to the
States.
battle in booty jean shorts,
Yes, they
cowboy
would.
boots, and the unrivaled power of a Florida Man.
I love Martin.
But like
Bless
the
up.
thing that we're blessed with, one Florida man can take on a country by himself.
Absolutely.
So
Mhm.
imagine
Dude,
that
one
all
Florida
800
man-
and Lieutenant Dan is in that mix.
Yo!
He is our Navy commander. He
Yes.
is just in there.
Dude, Florida Man can take a single Florida Man, and this has been proven. A single Florida Man can take on the force of a hurricane
He
by
can.
himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
He harnessed the power of the hurricane.
Yes,
And he can
we've
say-
all seen that clip. We've all seen the clips. Sorry, of
Yeah.
the one Florida Man with the
American
with
flag.
the American flag just fighting against a
flash
hurricane.
wings. Yeah.
But there's also a clip of a Florida man surfing a like monstrous tidal wave in the midst of a hurricane,
Yeah.
just absolutely shredding it.
Mm.
Florida Man is Yeah, just absolutely surfing.
Yeah.
Down a tidal wave, like absolute wild. Florida man, fantastic. The Armory of Texas, fantastic.
Yeah. I think the great way to allocate our resources is we give a state a country.
Yeah.
So Texas
Yes.
could take.
Rhode Island
I
is
think-
screwed.
Rhode Island,
They're taking
They
like
get like the.
Rhode Island could
Luxembourg.
take
They
like
get Easter Island.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I think they get Liechtenstein,
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
the tiny little.
maybe Madagascar. They could take
Like
that.
Texas could
I don't
probably
know,
take.
they have allies.
like,
in Madagascar.
Spain.
Yeah, no, Madagascar.
They got lemurs. They could take
Texas,
on
No,
lemurs.
Spain.
Madagascar is special.
Fight.
They
They have
great
Alex.
movies.
Yeah,
It's
they
great
have Alex.
movies.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
lion. What's the zero's name in the movie? Morty.
Marty.
Marty.
Marty? Yeah.
Mart.
Yes,
Mort
they-
was one of the guys.
They also have the four penguins.
Ooh. Come on.
That's the
That-
ministry of
they
ungentlemanly
could take
warfare
on
right
Florida
there,
man.
those four
It
penguins.
absolutely is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Texas would be a good fight for
I
Spain.
think
Texas
Texas
is-
could take we give Texas the
They have
first
King
dibs
Julian.
Yeah.
too.
because they legit they'd bring the boom.
Yeah.
They would bring the
We'd
boom.
dodge the line,
Um,
Ohio.
So we're
I
good.
think like
King
Switzerland.
Julian.
Yeah, okay, I like
Yeah.
that. Ohio kind of is the Switzerland of the U.S.
We just
I
be
feel.
chilling for
Okay,
real.
honestly,
Yeah.
really.
Close to that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Ohio, Switzerland would just be like a dap off. They would just be so
Yeah.
chill.
I feel like PA would take Germany pretty well. We already have the Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yeah.
We just bring them to the motherland.
Mm.
There you go.
As the resident Virginia expert, Virginia could take Poland.
I rate that. I like that a lot.
What about
actually.
West Virginia?
West Virginia
Iceland.
or Denmark?
Or
Denmark.
Denmark.
I
Denmark.
like
Yeah.
Denmark.
Denmark.
I feel like
Rock
that
with
works
Denmark.
really well. Holy
Yeah.
cow. I like this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Switching it up. California. I was gonna say California gets nothing.
They aren't allowed to have anything.
They.
No.
Yeah. I don't even want to compare it to a European.
They should be wiped off the map.
They get
When it
hot
comes to
weather.
countries.
That's their battle.
Their battles
They're
themselves.
fighting that right now.
They're fighting themselves.
I pray safety over those caught in the disasters of the fires and whatnot. But California sucks. Period.
I got family in California. They don't all love it there.
I don't
They
think
come
anyone's
to
leave.
they come to Cleveland and they're like, man, this place is great.
Dude, just leave California.
Cleveland looks great.
Easy.
Hey, Cleveland.
Wait, can we all
is
agree
the
that New
oasis.
York would definitely match up with France?
Yeah.
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 Not like the typical like New Yorker. They would all go to Italy.
Yeah.
They would all easily go to Italy. But like Manhattan, Manhattan, like
Honestly, New
the
York's
rich
enough.
guys. They
Split
would
New
go to
York.
Paris.
Split New York between France. And,
I like that.
Yeah, split New York
I
between
like that.
France and Italy.
Yeah.
And I put Maryland as backup because Maryland they don't really have anything special to them. When
Okay,
It comes to that
yeah.
Stuff.
Okay.
Maryland
You are
kicked
our
back up.
resident Maryland.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I
we
will
are
now speak
we are
on behalf
we're
of all
covering
of
a lot
my-
of states in here.
We are. No.
Yeah,
What's the representation here? Where's
Huh?
everyone born?
Ohio,
Cleveland.
Virginia.
Virginia.
Philly.
Annapolis, Maryland.
Louisville, Kentucky.
You're
right, that is
Kentucky.
where
I'm
Iowa.
sorry. What?
You didn't know that?
No, I've definitely heard it before. I just
Yeah.
forgot.
Well, you currently family lives in.
So who's Kentucky taking? 'Cause you got to remember, we're not just taking Europe here. We got all of Asia.
Yeah. You
And,
can
like,
take on China.
No. I think we should stay in Europe.
Yeah,
Well,
have
yeah,
to-
we got-
for right now. For right,
right
now. Kentucky.
Think horses.
I was
Mm.
ooh
Netherlands.
Turkey.
Mm.
Netherlands.
I think Netherlands.
I don't know about.
We can't forget we got.
I feel like
Lithuania
Turkey
in
works
there.
pretty well.
I guess.
I feel like they have an pretty similar
We
vibe.
still have Czechoslovakia, Austria, and
Austria,
like-
maybe.
Austria kind of split.
See,
from
horses versus castles. I kind of think we just have to send them to Austria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Kentucky to Scotland. How do we feel about that?
I think Indiana to Scotland.
Indiana.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want Indiana people
You got it.
to. I was trying to avoid making it sound very racist. I don't want people from Indiana to go to Scotland. Scotland's too special. Scotland.
Who's taking Ireland?
Elijah.
Yes.
Just him.
Yep.
Just him.
I mean, he might need one half. of
Vermont.
him.
Vermont.
Yeah.
It's like
Vermont to
Florida man's
Scotland.
son.
Vermont to Scotland. Yeah, Vermont to
I
Scotland.
like
Vermont
that.
to Scotland. I like that. I like that.
Oh no, hold on. Easy. Carolinas, Ireland,
Both of them.
North
Both?
Carolina. If I have to choose,
Okay, I can see that.
Good stuff. I don't
because
see
my
match.
family from North Carolina
Huh?
is Irish.
Oh,
That's
you
why
I
I
don't
was
see
Irish.
match.
But you don't see the match?
No.
Understand.
What about
You're allowed.
Idaho?
I have family in Ireland.
Idaho, Ireland.
You have family
So
in
you can
Ireland?
negotiate.
You're Irish?
You can negotiate.
Idaho. Idaho. Got him.
Anyways, guys.
Craziest sound.
Anyways,
Idaho.
let's talk about Georgia here.
Georgia.
I think we send Georgia
To Georgia. Georgia needs to go
I
to
like
Georgia.
That's a that's a matchup right there.
Match made in heaven.
Oh, hold up. New Orleans. Sorry,
mm,
Louisiana.
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 New Orleans.
Could also go to France.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
see it.
Perhaps. Southern France, I think.
Maybe,
Solely
yeah, maybe
because-
we give all of New
Don't
York
forget, we
to
have,
Italy
we have
and then New
Portugal,
Orleans.
so maybe they get Portugal side.
Ooh, okay. I
Ooh.
kind of like that.
They come
But
southern.
the Spanish and the like
Yeah.
French Creole of
Has anybody gotten Spain yet?
Yeah.
Texas.
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 I
Texas,
feel like
Spain.
climate-wise, that
Texas
matches
could
up
take
pretty well.
probably all
Dude,
of
imagine
anything.
Texas barbecue and Spanish cuisine fusing.
We need to.
We
We
get
need to instigate a war.
Mexico to New Mexico. Oh, just
We
make
lost
it all
Luke.
old
Luke is not
Mexico.
going to bed.
Luke is sleeping on his pillow.
Oh,
Bro, enjoy the discussion. Give us a state and say
geography
your-
stinks.
We can move.
Have you
on.
not played
Ew.
GeoGuessr?
We can move on if you're bored.
Agreed.
No,
Let's do
yeah,
so.
that's fine.
That's
I have
fine.
a
Coming,
story.
coming from the guy who didn't know where Rio de Janeiro was.
That's
exactly
fair.
right.
New
Let's
topic.
move on.
Play
New topic.
GeoGuessr?
That was out of love. That was only
New
slight.
topic.
No,
New
no, I
topic.
get it. I get it.
Luke,
South
your homework
Dakota
for
is
next
go-
week is to play GeoGuessr.
I played enough of that
I had
game.
my gas story. I could tell.
The Dakotas can go back to the people from whence they came.
Yes.
Which is,
I think we saw them off the
I don't
Canada,
remember that.
just because we can.
Native American people.
Minnesota,
Oh.
Canada,
So they just
100%.
stay
That's
put?
my last. That's
All right,
my last
all right.
input. That's
All
my
right,
last
let's stop.
input.
Let's stop.
Yeah.
Washington D.C. No, no.
Gone. Anyway, what was your gas?
Yeah, so I refrained from telling you until now.
You did, and I've been waiting with bated breath.
Yeah. So it was on, what was it? Tuesday. I had parked, you know, the steep hill between Coburn and Clark Street, like that really steep alley hill.
Yeah, I've slid down that multiple
Yeah.
times in the past couple of weeks because it's been slick.
So I parked there. I parked my truck there. And you know, when you're low on gas, you know it's like, I gotta get gas the next time I drive. Like, you
Yeah.
know, that's in the back of your mind.
I'm pretty sure that's where I'm at right now.
Attaboy. Don't park on, don't park. Don't park
I don't think I
on
did.
the steep hill.
I think
Okay.
we're good.
Anyway, so I parked there. Really steep incline, low on gas. Alright, next day, go to walk to my truck. I got remote start. So I started it from a good bit away. It started. She started up real nice. But it took me about another minute to get to the truck. Get to the truck, shuts off. And so I'm like, it's cold out. You know, it was like 2 degrees that day. And so I get in the truck. I load up on my stuff that I was taking with me. I had a discipleship at 5 o'clock. It's about 4 right now. All I have to do is make it in Antiquity in 1 hour. I'm like, I'll be fine.
shout out Antiquity.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I work
Michael was there for the end of this story.
In the beginning, he called me.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, I was then sitting in my truck, and you know those things where you just sit and you're just thinking. It's like what? Because then I went to start it, did not start. And I
Just
was-
silently. You just
Yeah.
sit there and it's just.
And so the thing said I still had like 30 miles of gas, and so I was like, so why is it not starting? You know, and I'm sitting there and I'm on this steep incline, and I'm like, you know, my theory is I'm pushed too far to the front. All the gas is in the front of the tank, nozzles are like in the back. Gas can't get to the nozzle. Still got 30 miles of gas. Yeah. And so
Makes sense.
that's my theory that I come up
Mhm.
with in my head.
Mhm.
And then I call Michael because I know I need to somehow get the gas to the nozzle. So I just need to get gas in my truck.
Mhm.
So I call Michael. Michael's going to work.
Yeah.
Call Elijah. Elijah's going to work. But Elijah was on the phone with Ramsey right after. He said he'll give me a shout out to Ramsey, see if Ramsey can help.
Shout out Ramsey.
Goated Ramsey, staff member at Crew. He calls me like 15 minutes later. In that 15 minutes, I just was sitting in my cold truck thinking of what to do. And I had an idea. I was like, all right, so my theory is that all the gas is in the front of the tank. If I just put her in neutral and go down this hill and get to the flat part of the bottom, theoretically, the gas would get to the nozzle. But that is highly, highly reliant on the fact that my theory is right. And so then I call Corey, explain my whole situation, hoping that Corey's going to be like, oh yeah, I got a gas tank. I'm going to drive right your way. Corey's out of town. And so I'm like, tough move. So I just explained it all to Corey, and then he's like, yeah, don't drive down the hill. And so I was like, fair enough.
Why?
Because he was like, that's highly high. Because, you know, if I drive down that hill, I am in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
With a truck that doesn't start.
Well,
If it doesn't.
You could just turn.
No, but then the truck's not running.
It's just stuck in the
And then
middle
it's
of the
just
road.
stuck in the middle of
And he
the
has
road.
to tow it.
And
Yes.
and it has to go somewhere.
So
And it can't go
yeah.
anywhere.
Should keep.
That's the issue. So if I try it and my theory's wrong, I am stopping all traffic on Clark Street because I am right perpendicular in the middle of the road.
To be fair, that wouldn't be the worst thing.
Wouldn't be the worst thing. Would be less than ideal.
Correct.
Ramsey calls me. He's on the way with the gas tank. I rejoice. Ramsey gets there, gets a gas tank. We go to Sheets, fill up the gas tank, come back to my truck, go to put it in. It's not working with my the nozzle on my truck because it's one of the capless ones. It's a new truck to me. I don't know exactly how it works, but basically, when you go to the gas station, you put the nozzle so far in it, like presses a button in there, and opens up, rather than having to take off the cap.
Mm-hmm.
So with the gas tank, it doesn't go far enough in to press the button. So I'm spilling gas all over myself. That's why foreshadowing showed up to Antiquity reeking of gas.
Yeah.
And so I'm spilling gas over myself, and then I'm like, Ramsey, just find a place to park. I need to figure this out. And I look at, there's a little diagram on the back of my cap, you know, that thing you open to get to your
The flap.
Yeah, the flap. And it shows this, it shows how the mechanism works with the button pushing. And then it shows a gas can with a little adapter. And I'm like, oh, word, I need to find that adapter. You never find the adapter when you need the adapter. That's like how it works, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's-
that's science.
That's the rule. That's
Yeah.
the rule. It
And
is.
so I was on the phone with a friend, Gus, at the time, and I was just kind of talking through.
Shout out Gus.
Shout out Gus, the homie. And so I go to my truck and I'm like, man, I'm gonna find this adapter. Probably not gonna find it. Lift up the seat. First thing under the seat is the adapter.
Bang.
Praise God, baby. Stick it in there. It presses the button. I can fill it up. It's beautiful. Get in my truck. Doesn't start. And I'm like, and I even gave it enough time because I know you have to let the gas go through the gas line to get all the way to the engine, so it'll take a little bit. But I gave it a lot of time and it wasn't starting. And I was like, bruh. So then I'm like, well, I only have one option now. Put her in neutral and see what happens. So I put her in neutral, went down the hill.
Is Ramsey still with you at this point?
Ramsey is parked up the hill from me.
Solid.
So he's my line of support. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna ball, right? I'm gonna see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Put her in neutral. I'm going down the hill, holding the start button on my truck. Nothing. Get to the bottom. Still have a little bit momentum to go left. Nothing. I'm feeling depressed at this point. Right when my emotions are at an all-time low, it fires up. And I got fired up, dude. I said verbatim, "Yeehaw, praise God, baby." that was my quote.
Nice.
And it was a glorious time. And then I pulled up. I was 10 minutes late to my discipleship meeting. I pulled up at 5:10. But it was okay. It's okay. I was planning for that hour to prep too. Walked in, no prep, but we balled.
Straight up.
Yeah. It's a good time. So yeah, that's my gas story for the week.
Okay.
Solid.
Michael saw the end of it when I
I
pulled
did.
up to Antiquity.
I
All
did.
smelled like gas.
Mm-hmm.
Big gas.
Big gas. Yes, sir.
Straight up.
It's a good time. I had a lot of fun driving stories this week. Getting stuck in the ditch last week at church.
That was crazy.
Yeah. It was really snowy last week at church. And CMA was the only one
You
open.
got stuck too.
Yeah. But it was my
Oh,
fault.
I know Liliana was stuck, so she
Well,
went back.
Yeah. So
That's a different
I
story.
drove Liliana back. So Liliana was stuck. I was like, hop in my truck, it'll be fine. I don't go to CMA, so I don't know the layout of the road behind it that well. Drove off the road. into a mini ditch.
We almost like
went into a river.
yeah, almost into a little creek.
Yeah. So then I'm like, this is tough, and it took me maybe a minute and a half of whipping around.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. What do you think? Elijah was with me.
It was definitely like 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay. It took me about 3 to 5 minutes. I stopped and talked to Brad for a little bit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's nothing against your driving ability.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I put it. I tore up whoever's yard I was in.
Nice.
Got out. It was great. Could have been Roy Baker's yard now that I think of it.
No, he's not on our little ditch.
Oh, man.
He's like right across from Steve.
Oh, okay. Well, I was like adjacent. So yeah, then got out. Liliana was in my truck, so that would have been the second time she got stuck in like 30 minutes. Then we drove her back to her house.
That's pretty sick.
I got stuck 3 different times trying to
Yo.
drive my car because I go on Law Hill, and the only road to get up to Law Hill that's not through the football stadium is this windy uphill road.
Yep.
And so I go in praying that I'll get up, and 80% of the way up, cruising just fine. The last home stretch, like I can taste the finish line, I'm stuck.
Yep.
So I bust out the trusty shovel.
Mm-hmm.
Start scraping away in front of my tires. Nothing. I couldn't move still. So I backed up, tried a new way. Didn't work. I got stuck again. A car goes by. I match up my tires with their lines. Still got stuck. And this guy's like, hey, I'll come back to help you. I'm like, bet, you're the best. And so I'm like, while he's gone, I'm going to try one more time. And by the grace of God, I got the car up the hill.
Yes, sir.
And thankfully, I ran into the guy that said he would help. So he wouldn't go back and be like, where the heck did this guy go?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
That's
And
sick. I love when that happens.
of course, by the time I got to my parking spot, a plow truck then came through. So perfect timing.
Yeah.
And so I'm in lot 201. I went to lot 200 because to get into lot 201, it's an incline like this, and my Prius is not making up that incline in
No
the snow.
way.
So I go to this paved lot, and I'm like, you know what? They told me I'll just say, hey, my car I can't get up that hill. And so I start running in the snow. I got my tennis shoes on. I'm running in the 8 inches of snow back to my dorm, and I see an open spot my car can reach in 201. So I run back to my car, park there, and then I'm back in my dorm room. I look down, my shoes are just soaked. And like everything was cold and wet. But I was back in my dorm room. That's all that
Yes,
matters.
sir.
Nice.
Good story.
I do gripe with the wet shoes in the winter.
Dude,
not
wet
alive.
shoes and wet socks in particular.
Not
Wet
alive.
socks,
The socks were
will
disgusting.
make me want to shrivel up and die.
Mm.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Any other fun stories from the week?
Not a fun story, but a highlight.
A word?
Ooh.
I feel like coming home every day and just like looking in the community cabinet and seeing them corn nuts has made me smile.
Ooh.
Mm.
It's made me so happy. No, don't lie. Go and grab like a little handful, chomp
Dude,
down.
It's so
The handful-
crunchy.
the
It's
handful
so
of corn
crunchy
nuts
and so
is like-
salty.
So good.
Trader Joe's has fantastic corn nuts. They're like
Mm.
giant Peruvian corn nuts. They're like legit this big.
Whoa.
Like
Yeah.
the size of nickels. And they're the crunchiest, saltiest morsels.
Yeah.
It's pretty banging. Also, just saw OCPs in the cabinet.
I bought those
Yo.
earlier.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes, sir.
so hyped.
Mhm.
So hyped.
We just use in slang chat.
Oh,
It's for
yes,
oatmeal
o-
cream
OCP
pies.
is just slang for oatmeal cream pie, which is in some chat.
Oh yeah. And chat, if you're wanting to send us any mail, OCPs is the way to go.
420 Clark Street, Morgantown, West Virginia, 26501.
Okay.
Okay.
We did it again.
Alright.
We did it again. So that's
First
just if
time
you're feeling
listeners.
generous. If not,
Yeah, if you
no
guys missed the
worries.
first episode, that is our address.
That's true.
Yes.
It might end up
It is.
becoming a thing. But yes, we do this for your enjoyment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, we are probably just at our time.
I know, we've been going for like an hour 15 maybe.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a
Anything locked and loaded?
something to store
No.
away for the episode?
We can wait until someone
I don't
does.
got it on command like
I don't got any anywhere now.
Michael,
Oh, one.
Got any
that.
what?
It sounds like you
you
used it
got
up on
something in the
Wednesday.
chamber?
Mm,
Anything?
no, I don't.
I don't really got much. I feel like I pooped myself.
Try it. Please.